The letter arrived on a quiet Monday morning. It was from the HOA, printed on thick paper, like it carried authority over everything around it. It said the natural spring on my land now belonged to the neighborhood association. According to them, the water had become a shared community resource. But that spring wasn't just water. My grandfather discovered it nearly 50 years ago. He dug the first stones around it with his own hands and built the small pump that still feeds our home today. That spring kept our family alive during drought years when other wells ran dry. It was part of our history. I walked into the HOA meeting with the letter shaking in my hands. The room was full of confident smiles and crossed arms. The president leaned back in his chair and said, "You should be proud. Your property will now benefit the whole community." I asked a simple question. "Since when can you take something that's legally on my land?" He smirked. Since the HOA voted on it, they had already scheduled contractors to redirect the spring into a shared water line for the neighborhood gardens and clubhouse. I felt powerless, one homeowner against an entire board. But before leaving, I made one phone call. 20 minutes later, a water rights lawyer walked into the room with a calm smile and a thin folder. He placed one document on the table. "According to state water law," he said quietly, "this spring is a registered private source tied directly to this property's deed." The smiles around the table faded. He continued, "Attempting to seize or redirect this water without the owner's consent is considered unlawful appropriation. If you proceed, every board member here could face personal liability." The room went silent. The same president who had been so confident minutes earlier suddenly cleared his throat. "Well, perhaps there's been a misunderstanding." Within minutes, the vote was reversed. No contractors, no water line, no stolen spring. As we walked out, the lawyer said something that stayed with me. "Power only works when people think you won't challenge it." That day I learned something important. Sometimes the loudest authority in the room isn't the one who's right. And sometimes it only takes 20 minutes and the truth to stop people who thought they could take what was never theirs. If you want to see the shocking twist and how she got revenge, hit subscribe and don't miss the next HOA story. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video.